Hi, my name is Jürgen Rinelli and I'm a senior software consultant. In my today's video, I'm gonna enhance the already existing reporting capabilities from Endpoint Central with the integration of Advanced Analytics Plus from ManageEngine. Within Advanced Analytics Plus, you can integrate even other systems, Splunk, ServiceNow, Zendesk, whatever you want. And you will have great dashboard and reporting options. So now I'm going to install Advanced Analytics Plus on the same system. I already have my Endpoint Central server, and it's going to be for me the first time as well, even the integration. So let's see what's coming up. Have fun. Okay, today I want to have some better analytics, and I want to prepare my system even to have it multi-platform analytics compatible, whatever, how to name it. I'm missing the right word now, but you know me, Germans sometimes have an issue with wordings in the English. So well, now let's go to the admin sector. What we have here is within the integrations, we do have the Advanced Analytics sector. And this is totally integratable with Endpoint Central. And what we're going to do now is, in the on-prem edition, download the on-prem edition and install that Analytics Plus server on the same machine as the Endpoint Central server, and then let's do the integration. Okay, just choose here the on-prem, and yeah, let's sign up there to get the download, choosing the country. Okay, so now, first I stopped my Endpoint Central server service, and now let's just execute that installer. There it is. Now let's start. Admin, and I already changed my password. And I have a strong password always. So now, next I have to do here is, configure an email address. So let's go with my standard email address for all those cases. And I have to give a phone number or some number at least. Additional informations, no need. Language, I'll stick with English right now. And yeah, the free support during evaluation, I will keep that as well. Save and next. Now, authentication type. We can set up the email server settings here. And yeah, I'm gonna set up that right now. Well, the rest you will see. All right, after the save button, I'm here in the get started with your evaluation. Nice thing, great. So now then let's get started. What we want to do right now is connect with Endpoint Central on premise. It is already here. What's that? Your ManageEngine Analytics Plus evaluation, progress, import data, creating dashboards, sharing and collaboration. No, I just right away want to go to the on-premise connection with Endpoint Central. So Manage Endpoint Analytics Plus enables you to analyze ManageEngine Endpoint Central data easily with, yes, that's what I want to show. Select the modules which you wish to import and set up the time for periodic data fetch from ManageEngine Endpoint Central, analyze and create reports and dashboards. Cool. Now, leave it. Okay, next. And then enter a central URL and an API key. How to do that? So we have how to get this. Yes, you must authenticate yourself with Endpoint Central account to fetch data into ManageEngine Analytics Plus. Please click on Authenticate Endpoint Central button. Yeah, but first I need to enter something. These URL is the website address you use to access Endpoint Central. Yes, it's my demo environment, so that's a easy, straightforward thing. So that's it. Now, how to get the API key? There's a nice visualization on how to do that. Generate an API key in Endpoint Central and authenticate and then choose modules. Okay. Pre-requirements, yes, that's met. Endpoint Central should be accessible from the server on which, yes, it's on the same machine. Endpoint Central and Analytics Plus servers should be running in the same time zone. Yes, of course. The user account used to connect must have admin privileges. Yes, it has. Okay, next thing. Click import your data from select yes. We've done that, and that dialog, we just saw it. And now we have to modify the name and description. Yeah. Now, log into your Endpoint Central, navigate admin and select API Explorer and integrations. Under integrations, we will do this here. Admin tab and the API Explorer and integrations. Then the next thing is click Authentication Login from the side panel. Choose the authentication type as local administrator. Okay, so how to do that on two screens? No, that's not possible. Okay, so then let's zip that in. It told us to go to login. Okay, first the RP Explorer, integrations, RP Explorer, authentication, login, and choose the authentication type as local authentication and provide the Endpoint Central username and password in the corresponding text boxes. Analytics Plus. Okay. Generate key. I'll copy that key. That's pretty much what we've done now. Cool. Okay, let's go out. RP key, and let's paste that key, authenticate. Done. That worked. Cool. Step 2, import from ManageEngine Endpoint Central data. Okay, custom groups, and associated users. Let's choose everything. Why not? Everything. And how often? Yeah, daily, and at which time? Let's stick with 40 so that it will run in a few minutes. Okay. What else is there in? Oh, groups, buyers, monitors, there's everything. I will do and check everything. That's even better. So, no, get out here. Okay. Save. Cool. Successfully imported data. Okay. ManageEngine Endpoint Central Analytics. Yeah, last modified 23 seconds ago. So those dashboards might not work yet. Yeah. should take some time. But there are already dashboards. Mobile apps inventory, unified mobile endpoint, mobile device management, vulnerability dashboard. That's interesting. Critical systems. Yeah, the last data sync status, initial fetch in progress. That's what I wanted to see. So it's taking up a bit, and yeah, I will pause the video and we will see continue later when there are already data imported. Okay, continuing today, yeah, I let the system collect with its pace the data. After half an hour, I already had some information. Now it is the 20 hours ago. There is more insights. So when we go into our home, when we just go into our workspace, then we will have that landing page. And we already have here some dashboards. You have like an explorer here. So let's go to the dashboard and yeah, let's see critical systems. Okay, now see, we have data already in here. And everywhere you have some underlying informations. You can click there. You have view underlying data or explain data using ZIA Insights. That's the That's the LLM from ManageEngine from Zoho. So let's see the underlying data. It's pretty like yeah, familiar to an Excel sheet. And when we ask Zia, explain this data, please, then we will get a result. Yeah. And top 10 missing patches, top 10, there are 1 entries, computers were consistent across each. Zoom Workplace shows a notable level of stability and consistency in computers. Okay. We everywhere we can ask Zias, and everywhere we do have more dashboards. Yeah. Patches dashboard. Let's see what's that. These are already out of the box dashboards. That's so cool. I do not need to build them on my own. So right after the first sync, you have those data already available, and that's I love it. I really I love it. So the security threats. What's that dashboard about? Okay, I have no informations in there. So what else do we have? Security analytics, system reports, vulnerability reports, antivirus status of computers. Interesting dashboard as well. We have top 10 vulnerabilities, security analytics. And we can search even if we want to have something about antivirus. If I write it correctly, I will get something. You see, there are already some status, antivirus last modified, general data, antivirus protection status. Let's have a look. What's that about? And what else can we have? Is there something about BitLocker? Yes, BitLocker status. Cool thing. And another beautiful thing I found out already is when you go to the dashboards, let's have the administrative overview. You might not like how it looks like. There is themes up there. Let's choose fill color. It changes already. And now let's choose something more beautiful, darker theme or something. You have gradient, you have an image, what you can set in the background. Beautiful. You can have it configured, customized as you wish. Looks immediately more and better. Okay. What else? There's a report section, pretty much the same thing we already saw within the Explorer, where you can explore everything, and there's the search already as well. The underlying data tables, what we've seen when we click here on one of them and view underlying data, that's the data here. There's a gallery where we have some icons and something where we can add to our workspaces, and the data sources. It shows what is synced and when the last sync has been done. There is an edit setup and a re-authenticate. That's what I'm gonna do because I don't want the shown API key to be available further down the road. Okay, and there is the settings where you can rename the workplace name, Endpoint Central Analytics, because that's the Endpoint Central dashboards, the integration I've done. And there are more configuration settings, and as I said, it is new for me as well, and I love to guide, to make a guide or to showcase something in the beginning, like being a total first time user. So what is better to do that than being the first time user? Okay, so great. I'm gonna make some more videos in details in the next videos. So about everything, yeah. Okay, so what else is important? Yes, that's the Ask Zia. You can integrate and or enable the Ask Zia. And when you have you have questions, you can ask them. And here, my recent questions: how can I create a dashboard about malware and virus incidents, for example? Let's just get on this again. I've done the integration and I just tested it, and yeah, here is some answers. Yeah, or one has to play with it to find the correct thing what we want. I want to see the threat summary. Install patches, missing patches, applicable patches. More informations. Well, I'm gonna play a bit with it, and in the next video I can share real informations on how to customize, how to add things. So now if you want to integrate something more, you just go on home and you just import your data and choose out of those existing possibilities of those data resources. And yeah, everywhere what you have is a tutorial on how to integrate, as we've done it with the Endpoint Central. When I go there now on next, there is another how to get this informations and how to connect. So with all detailed informations needed and screenshots and everything. I love it. Okay. That's it for today, showing the installation and showing out-of-the-box dashboards in Advanced Analytics, enhancing the available reports already in Endpoint Central, and you can provide those dashboards to other users without giving them access to the Endpoint Central server. So a nice thing to have dashboards on the monitors in your offices showing critical systems live. That's it for today. What we did, a installation of Advanced Analytics Plus and the integration. I had some challenges while in the installation process related to the various antivirus and firewall things I have on my system. And the second issue has been the port. The standard port from Advanced Analytics, the 8443, is used by Endpoint Central, so I changed it to 9443. After that, I could run Advanced Analytics, and I could immediately go and configure the integration. The integration process has been shown really good and beautiful in a tutorial. And after that integration, data sync has been shown quickly. Okay, and what I love about Advanced Analytics are the already out-of-the-box available reports and dashboards. You don't have to build everything from scratch. That's a time saver, isn't it? In my next tutorials, I'm going to show more in depth how to build and customize dashboards and reports, and maybe how to integrate other solutions out there, and especially solutions from ManageEngine, what I do really support. See you soon. Oh, and prior to forget that again, if you want, leave a thumbs up or comment something or leave an abo. See you.